Hello, friends. Welcome to the next episode of Envireboy Plays Hogwarts Legacy. We're sitting here. We had waited, or we were going to wait, and I've done that, and now we're in herbology class, so we can learn Garminium Holdedapiosa. As we watch a child get eaten by a horribly dangerous plant. Just everyday things. I remember the day in elementary school when I was, and I had to handle and feed monkeys with Ebola, right? Deadly situations. That's what we do. Oh, the dittany is growing. Right. Okay, so now we can talk to garlic sauce here.
Completed my assignments, Professor.
Yes.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
Yeah, she better be.
Be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation.
It's such an interesting thing to me that they've given us like the crappier version of the spells to have just for a short period of time until they teach us the actual versions of them. An interesting choice.
You should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snakeswort.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I missed the Ep, but that's okay. We still caught it. We still got it. Leviosa. All right. Oh yeah, no.
Well done. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, so
in the
it's.
greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
All right. So we can go practice using it, huh? All right. I want to give it a try because it had that complicated movement stuff going on there. That one over there. Let's see here.
You're a natural.
Wait, and it's like. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can just like. Is there a way to bring things closer to me, or like I wanna this just moves it. I'm trying to figure out how the controls work. I might need to look back up again. Wham! 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 Take this, Professor! Bam! Bam! Sorry. Like, is there a way for me to... There's gotta be a way for me to bring it closer to myself, right? Also, how do I make it stop? Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up and figure it out. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I got it. We're good. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. It's so we can go with the there, and then it's F is farther away, and then V is closer. There it is. And then we can rotate using those ones. Ah, we got it. And then, like, do anything to drop it. Probably, actually, the more sensible way to drop it is, like, there. And then just press 4 again. Okay, cool. Alright. So we figured that out. Great. What's next? So that one, we're just, like, you just look around while we're doing that. Map chamber. Oh, press fig. Alright, yeah, I guess that's the one we're doing now. That's the one that we got. Let's do it. Go ahead and do it. Hope everyone's having a good day today. It's kind of weird for me to ask that, like, from one episode to the next sometimes, because I'm recording this directly after the last one, so it's, like, you know, a half hour after I asked that question the first time. But for you, it's a different day, and I hope it's a good one. Hold on, did I? Aha! There it goes. Hold on, we gotta follow it. I wanna follow it. Where's it gonna go? These are the things. We gotta pay attention to these. There we go. Unlock it. So, is there a way to make it move, or do I just wait for it to move of its own volition? I guess I just wait for it to move of its own volition. I don't notice anything that I can do that seems to, like, move it along. So, okay, I guess we're going this way. Can we go this way? There we go. Thank you. Goodness, that was explosive. Oh boy, the sometimes the game using doors as like the loading screen, so to speak, is a little clunky. And part of me wants to acknowledge that that might be the fault of my machine. My computer is certainly not a brand new one. I mean, you know, we're rocking a 3070, so it's not garbage, but it's not brand new. But at the same time, like we're only at 1080p here, right? Like it should be keeping up. I feel like, you know, some of that might be sort of the result of something that I've kind of mentioned before that I do feel is a bit of a growing, lingering problem within, you know, the world of video games these days, which is that there's the tendency to not worry too much about efficiency in making a game, and you know, like having it not be a, you know, 50 to 100 gigabyte monster that just like runs slowly still, you know, because it's so poorly optimized.
Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened along the way. Eldritch
I was gonna say, talking about like
told me about
talking
his
too
great
much.
niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
He took you to Azkaban?
Quite an experience.
It's like taking someone to a maximum security prison. You don't do that with just children to go see a stranger. Maybe if your dad's locked up or something, but goodness.
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room.
I'm walking around. I never thought I could feel so free. Sorry, I heard Believe It or Not, and I immediately went to like The Greatest American Hero. Which isn't really even a reference that I should get. That was a little bit before my time, but my sister's older than me, so there's some crossover that I experienced in my life. It's great. It's fine.
The map chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Alright, so going around here.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
But really what it comes down to is everyone's just a lying piece of crap. And it steals from each other. It's, you know, they say no honor among thieves and all that.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
I mean, we kind of should have expected that, right? I mean, like, these types of things always happen where it's, oh, this is the last place you would think to look and all that kind of stuff, you know? So it's like right on top of it. Plus, like, everything is connected to Hogwarts. They should know this by now. It's like Hogwarts is the source of magic for everything within the Harry Potter world. So it's like everything you do revolves around Hogwarts. Everyone should know that.
This looks promising.
Ew, what are those? Ew. Oh, no. Ew. Little sperms flying around. Not interested. Not interested. Ah. See, now they're turning into big giant sperms, and that just makes me even less interested. Now it's an explosion of them. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse. It gets worse and worse, man. I'm telling you. Is this supposed to be like a galaxy map or something? Or is it just supposed to be a fantastical, like, Firefly show or something?
A map.
Okay.
There's Hogsmeade.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's starting to appear. I was like, how can you make that out in any way, shape, or form with that map? But no, I see it.
Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
That was like the most obvious part of it from the beginning, you little goblin. Are you having hallucinations? What are you staring at? Losing your mind.
If only you were here to see this.
But Professor, I'm right here. We're gonna have to learn about his sad backstory now.
Hello, Professor Rackham.
Oh,
We
there it
placed
is.
the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
Oh, yes, good. You placed the book.
Professor Fig.
Turns out that was the Necronomicon. It'll bring me back to life and I'll rule the world, huh?
Turn with the book.
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability. The potential.
The ability to
power
follow
will
instructions
unlock should you prove
and
yourself
not get
worthy.
yourself in trouble
The
or
location
murdered.
of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map.
Okay.
Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
Yeah, Figgy, we get out of here.
Pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts.
Oh, well, I guess we're gonna let the dice dictate how this goes, because we're probably gonna get a refresher anyway. We're saying I do.
Your friend Charles spoke of the port.
Yeah, see, we got the review of it anyway.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago.
No, getting a
In
little
light of the
high and mighty
knowledge
about
that
yourselves
we
then,
have
eh?
been bound to keep hidden.
Well, what else is
Until
new?
perhaps
That's what wizards
now.
do,
So,
you fools.
passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were
Okay.
designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands.
Okay.
They will test your abilities, both innate and learned.
Okay.
But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share.
Okay, great. Yeah, like I'm the hero of all times, and like I must tread carefully, and blah blah blah. Great power, great responsibility. I've seen
We
Spider-Man.
don't have the luxury of time. We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely
You don't understand.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind.
Yeah, and they don't deserve it. They're lesser than us.
Goblin wielding such magic as we
The implication.
vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late. This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I did.
No.
Then,
I mean, I
in light
do.
of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin.
Okay.
You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Yeah, you're not special enough, Fig.
Shall we have a look?
You're just some poor schmuck who got sucked up in all of this. Frankly, you're collateral.
I know.
Expendable.
It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Well, let's see if we have seen it ourselves. No, we say it doesn't look familiar.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Okay. You know anything about the tower?
Tower. What can you tell me about it?
It's tall,
Not much, I'm afraid.
on the
I've
ground,
passed it
but it
dozens of
extends
times.
into the sky.
It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Transformer.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful.
Why don't we just go there
and do
together?
not tell anyone where you're going.
We want to give you freedom to explore, except you haven't really gotten anything that would make it easier to explore.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flip?
Oh, there we go.
Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Alright, well, if we got another one, then let's do it. I want to try and get as much stuff unlocked as we can, so if we're going to get something for it, then let's do it. Where does it want me to go? Yeah, we do want to go up in.
It's time
here.
you learned Glacius, the freezing spell.
Ooh.
It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation.
And to murder
First,
people.
I will
You know,
need
just
you to
freeze them in
complete
ice and
tasks.
just let them die.
Once you've done that,
Like
come
that, yeah, you can. Oh, you can make it. You can do the whole mystery murder thing where it's like a man died in the snow, under or it's like the man died. Man was stabbed in the heart and they never found the knife. How did they do it? They stabbed him with an icicle and it melted. Right? Yeah, we can like pull that one off. Just spear people with sprigs of ice. I'll like die, and they will, because no one can get stabbed with ice and not have consequences for it. Level 1 lock. Gosh dang it! I really, yeah, we need Alohomora so desperately. Oh, oh! But first, we gotta go slap a key. That sounds like such an innuendo. What's Belinda up to? Oh, she's just over there slapping the key. She's doing what now? All right, yeah. Yeah, so we just wait for it to go by, I guess. I don't think I control the key at all. Wait for it to move. Like that! Gotcha, you sucker. Got him. Alright, now we can go ahead and follow the butterflies and get where we need to be going. Is it alive? No, but it's got a thing for us here. Sleeping dragon statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco dormiens nunquam titilendus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. May be tickled to absolutely no effect. Well, then the phrase is meaningless, isn't it? So now, am I going crazy, or did I see one of them keys appear? I thought I saw one of them keys flip-flapping around. Yeah, there it is, and it went right up there. Okay, cool, we found it. Now, we're just absolutely tripping over these things at this point, aren't we? Come on. Come on, there we go. Just. I love that I'm being rewarded for my violent tendencies. It's quite refreshing, unlike back home when Mother would reprimand me. She liked to use the ruler when I hit things. She said, if you can hit, then you can be hit. At any rate, it reinforced me that the strongest and most willing to damage others is the one who will succeed in life. That's the lesson I've learned. Fluxuate require... Okay, so we need a fluxuate. Wait, hold on. I need to actually just... Am I following... Oh, what's this? The Summoner's Court. Go to the Summoner's Court board. Looking for a new opponent at Summoner's Court. Okay. Yeah, let's start with that. I like to start with the lowest hanging fruit first. Do that. Alright, back inside we go. Oh, wait, no, we don't need to go back inside. We're just gonna... Oh, hey, you've got, like, a thing for us to do, don't you? Oh, you're who I need to talk to. Okay.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent.
Wow.
Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class.
Man.
Summoner's Court isn't just a game.
Everyone in this school is such a bully.
A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Alright, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Even though I subtly, casually insulted you. So, okay, so I gotta remember how to play this game, honestly.
Nothing to it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, I want to look at the court rules. Scoring, use Accio to summon the ball as close as you can to the ledge without going over in order to score. Okay, so the barrels are just in the way then, I guess.
Accio.
Stop, 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 halt you. There we go.
That was one for the ages.
Like, yeah, it was, except he's gonna bump it off, isn't he? He's gonna bump it off like a mafia man to a guy who owes him money. How'd you like that 20s vernacular challenge right there? Alright, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can't knock this guy's off here. Grab that. And then... oh, I stopped it too soon. I got scared. I got scared because of how far that first one traveled.
Lucky shot.
But that actually kind of gives me a little bit of protection. So if he's going for my crap there. Okay, we gotta make this one count then.
Try to beat that.
Okay, all right, we gotta make something happen. We gotta make moves happen here, man. We might end up pulling a draw here, but let's try it. Whoa, that is quite the bumper. All right, I did not realize those were like big, massive bumpers like that.
Wait, did I win?
Yep, you did.
Won.
Yeah, well, you'll die. Okay, wow. Okay, those are challenging. All right, no, I'm on board. I'll master this.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round.
Yeah, let's do the next one. It's all part of the hustle. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use
The middle of the night, I don't have class, and I don't sleep. I am a freak.
Summoner's Court.
Alright, let's do this.
Ever-changing game.
I kind of wish that he would move a little bit quicker, though.
Accio.
So, yeah, if I can, like, bump his crap. Like, that seems to be... I feel like that's going to be the move.
Nothing to it.
The risk, though, doing that is if I accidentally get myself knocked off course. But I'm going to try it. Whoops. Just like that. Misaimed. Can I just, like, restart? Ugh. No way. Is there a way to just, like, quit
I've seen worse.
and restart? Oh, shut up, you. No, you got to see it through. Because there's no way I'm going to win at this point. Unless I can knock his crap off. Like, if I can get his knocked off.
All in the wrist.
So, okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I can figure out what the angles here are. Gosh, they stop so quick, too. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
Accio.
Yeah, it is kind of nerve-wracking how quick they make him move. I'm wondering if I can, like, mess with
Try to
his
beat that.
and get the bumper and kind of get the bumper to
Accio.
pull his out, you know what I mean? Nope, that did nothing.
Merlin's pants.
Alright, yeah, no, I lost again. I'm gonna get this, though. We'll play this as many times as it takes. I'm gonna win this.
We should have bet a few galleons on that.
Oh my gosh, this is just gonna have the one candle line the whole time. Okay, no, I'm game.
For another round.
Yeah.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Shut up, you. Can I punch him? Can we use fists? I challenge you to a boxing match.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
You say that, except it's the same exact thing every time. Does he make the same moves each time? Okay, nope, apparently not. What the heck was that? Are you allowed to do that?
Nothing to it.
Okay, so yeah, now I'm wondering if I can, like, use that as an opportunity to bump his off or something. Just see what happens.
Accio.
Don't hit the bumper. Oh no! Dang it.
Didn't think you were a match for me.
You know what, dude? I don't like talking with him. Okay, oh wow, he's really just kind of getting things sent all kinds of crazy everywhere. Alright, so let's try this one. Did best on that first run. Too far, okay. I'm trying to, like, since it's a lost cause, I'm going to try and pay attention to, like, when is the best time to stop it to land on the blue. Because I'm getting the sense that probably the best move is just going to be to try and get good shots rather than try to knock his and mess with his shots. Like, that seems to be what's making the most sense here. Alright.
That was one for the ages.
Wow, I got a whole 50 points. I'm gonna get it. We will sit here and play this as many times as it
We
takes.
should have bet a few galleons.
Gosh, I really wish they would have given him at least 2 different lines to alternate between.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
I don't like that he only has one set of lines the whole way through. I did so well when I was, like, doing it in class.
The ever-changing game.
My god. Same lines over and over again.
Accio.
Okay. Honestly, I
Try to beat that.
feel like that's not the best route for me to try and take here. So I think
Accio.
this one here. Alright. Okay, that was a good shot. So right around partway through the yellow seems to be a good time to stop it. Just get it to land on blue. Thinking maybe if we go through here.
Nothing to it.
Trying to get the angle right is difficult because of the way the camera angle is set up. There we go. That works. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right.
I'll let you have that one.
You'll let me have that one. I've earned that one fair and square. Get out of here. Oh, shoot. That was going to be my angle of approach here.
All in the wrist.
If I hit it, though, it's going to bump it. I can't. Although, actually, hold on. What are we at? I'm above. As long as I get at least the 20. Because hold on. Where are my rules? Yeah, as long as we get it at least in the yellow. So we'll just kind of bump it forward a little bit. And just get it to stop in the yellow or the green. And that'll be sufficient, I think. Yeah, so we're good. We win.
Well done. You beat me.
Yeah, darn right I have. First try, nailed it.
Bit of good
Lordy.
luck. That's all.
Sure. Okay, wait, hold on. How arrogant are we gonna be? Well, that wasn't luck.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
Boom. After we lost 4. 1 out of 5, baby.
I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoners...
Wouldn't know what that's like.
If you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Okay, oh, man. How much shade are we gonna throw? Oh, we're throwing shade.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is.
Oh my
Well,
gosh,
you
that's so
could have
mean.
found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
I like how he just takes it too. That's so mean. That was such a rude exchange. Hey, there we go. We're leveling up, baby. All right, let's go ahead and get our level up then. Heck yeah. Oh, and you know what? That also means we should be able to now... Was a scarf? Heck yeah, we can get the new scarf going, baby. That legendary. Deafening increases damage with a mandrake. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't really care, but cool. That's fun. Okay, talents. Let's see here. So we can upgrade a spell. We can upgrade a dark art. We can definitely upgrade our cores. Nothing under stealth. And we can upgrade room requirements. So we're going to roll a d4 for the first one to figure out which school we're doing. 3, we're going for a core. And now if we start, let's start down below. We'll do like reverse book orders. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, perfect. We can roll a d12 and definitely not have to worry about like re-rolling at any point. I dig it. 12. All right, we're going to do basic cast airborne absorption. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient magic meter. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. That's useful. I can make use of that. Great. Wow, we can just like reset the talents whenever. That's just free. I mean, we're not going to. I like the randomness of it. I like, as I put it, I like the train wreck of a wizard that we're just the absolute disaster of a wizard we're building here. But we got a snazzy new scarf on. That's pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do this one now. Professor Galix. Okay, do we have no path available for quest objectives? Okay, grow and harvest fluxweed. Okay, so we need the greenhouses or the room requirement. Let's do grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. What are the combat plants? Did I learn that? Was I supposed to actually be paying attention in class in this game? I'm playing a game. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head up to our room of requirement here. I'm gonna we not put like a... Oh, there we go. Room of requirement. Yeah, let's set a waypoint. I wanna get back to... I started talking about it last episode, but like I want to get back to being more about actually traveling places and not fast traveling everywhere. I don't want to fast travel away the game, and I want to actually kind of learn it. And it's like I feel like that's a really good way to facilitate like finding things, you know, and exploring, like finding those keys and stuff like we're looking for. This is the way to do it. Hi, Kitty. We already go in that room. We have already been in that room. I know, Kitty. Are you going to stand in front of the microphone or the camera, or are you going to bump into the microphone? Those are your 2 favorite things to do when you come up here. I know, sweet girl. My cat's been asleep on the couch all day long, and she has finally decided to grace us with her presence. Okay, we're going to sit on the lap. Okay. That's a good sweet girl. You just chill out on the lap and help us wander around and find things and collect things. We've largely found stuff in the castle, it seems. Don't really get a whole lot going on with Revelio these days. Come on, there we go. What was I saying earlier about not optimizing games very well these days? Okay. Sorry, my hand's off the mouse because I'm giving my kitty some scritches. She's a good, sweet girl, and she deserves all of the love and attention. So, you know, you're just gonna have to deal with that. Is there... I see these things on the map sometimes. Like, hold on a second. If I... See, this is part of why I really wish we had a more functional map. You know what I mean? Like, we can hover through these, but that's not... Like, I wish we had a more functional map so I could, like, set waypoints on the things that I see on the map. You know, it's like I'll walk by and I'll see the... like, the treasure chests and stuff there. But then it doesn't, like, there's no way for me to track it, so I don't know if why can't I see it? Is it just on a different floor? Is it, you know, like, hidden behind something? Like, right there, we got a chest. What's the deal with it? Is it above me? Is it below me? What's the deal? Right? It seems to be, like, right exactly here, and that makes no sense to me. I had no idea where it is. No idea how to find it. Like, am I supposed to interact with this guy? Kitty, what are you doing? Being very... Got it. Wait, hold on. Did that say 1 out of 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts? Is it just this part of Hogwarts that it's supposed to be in? How am I only at 1 out of 50? I've been collecting them all over the place. That's insanity.
Revelio.
Oh, I hear it. I heard it. Heard it. Or if it's like, see again, upstairs maybe? Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. I hear it. I don't know where it is. Gotta be around here somewhere. Hold on, I want to just figure out where... See, it's like right here. Allegedly. Ah, there it is. It was right in front of me the whole time. See, why didn't it activate? Whatever. Okay. Tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas and Barnabas the Balmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts he had he succeeded. You know. It's gotta be like just this part of Hogwarts. Like I haven't spent much time in here. Gotta be it. But yeah, let's go to the room requirement. Let's see if we can get our plants growing in here. Although I might need to buy seeds if I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness gracious. Go and harvest fluxweed. So wait, hold on. We have a shovel fig, fluxweed, venomous tentacula, purchased from the magic neep, dog, and death cap, magic neep, shovel fig, pumpkin cabbage. So what are the all 3 combat plants? What are oh wait, combat plants. So like, does it mean? Okay, so we need these. So we need mandrake. We got the chomping cabbage. We need mandrake and we need tentacula. And we need and we need to harvest fluxweed. Fluxweed. Okay, so we have Dittany. So if I want fluxweed from the magic neep. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the magic neep. Okay, yeah, see, I'm going to go back on what I said and go to wait, hold on. I want to check something real quick though. I want to see something. So it seems like we just have this. So these seem like they might be just like one-time purchases that once we get them, we're good to go to get the seeds. So I might do that because we have to grow and harvest it. So maybe that's what I'll do. So maybe that's what I really need to do is I need to be buying up all these seeds. So maybe what I'm going to do, then let me actually think about this differently then. So that one, we need to do that. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. Pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do these ones. So that way we can kind of have something active to do so we can kind of build up our money resources as we're going. That way we can buy the seeds that we need for all of these things, because it seems like that's got to be the move, right? If I can just get the seeds, and then I can just like set up a garden, right, to make sure that I've got all of the plants just kind of constantly growing up here, so I can just have an inflow of them, is what it feels like ought to be the move, right? Like that just seems like what it's kind of trying to get at. So I think we'll approach it that way. Maybe I'm dead wrong on that being the way to do it, but like I say, it's all about a lot of it is all about the problem solving and trying to figure out how to do these things. Yeah, I really am so curious about how I'm supposed to handle those. I wonder if those will be like revealed with these Merlin trials. Imagine how inconvenient it was before I traveled full power, as I'm going out of my way to avoid traveling that way. Oh, I heard a tinkling. I hear a tinkling. Oh, but now it's moved away from it. All right, well, that's further away. It's fine. I'm still not convinced that I won't eventually find like a map that explicitly has just everything revealed on it, and you can just kind of track them all. I'm not convinced they won't do that for us, but it's fine. I mean, I'm trying to find the balance of, like I say, storming through the storyline so we can unlock things, and taking the time to explore. And one thing that I've thought about too is, because I am kind of a completionist about these things, when there's a game that doesn't let you do this type of stuff as you're going. Yeah, like I talked a little bit, I think it was the last episode. I talked a little bit about how I like doing these as sort of a long, patient playthrough, very long series, because I wish there were more, like, Let's Players that would do that. But I also recognize that not everyone's always into that. And I thought that maybe a good way to balance that for people, like, because there might be people who are interested in me playing the game but don't want to watch me doing collections. They want to see me reacting to and playing through the entire storyline. And so I thought it occurs to me that perhaps a balance for that can be, if I focus, as long as the game allows, like this one, if I focus on doing the storyline first, get that done, and then continue playing afterwards. So that way it's like, once the series is done with the storyline, if people want to drop off and go watch something else that I'm playing, or literally anything else, anything that another Let's Player is making or whatever, they can feel free to do that, because the main quest line is done, and then people can stick around and watch me do the collections and puzzles and challenges and stuff like that. It's hard to say. Ultimately, I'm going to do what I want to do, because as I've kind of discussed, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not trying to be a professional full-time, YouTuber, streamer, or anything like that. I don't have that in me. I don't think I could be happy trying to be entertaining like that all the time. I don't think I would end up enjoying it very much. So it really just kind of comes down to, I'm going to play these games the way I want to play them, and whatever that ends up meaning for the sake of the channel is what it means for the sake of the channel. So I don't want to go out of my way and end up playing these games in ways that I'm not interested in. So I'm doing it right now to I'm doing it now. Why does it keep drawing my attention to this? It always seems to draw my attention here, and I don't really know why. Like, it feels like it wants me to do something here. The bloomers. Okay, yeah, we did already open that up. Why it kind of keeps drawing my attention to that, as though there's something important about it. But it's fine, it's whatever. We'll just keep heading to them balloons. We might, actually, I'm looking at the time. We might, by the time we get there, it might be time to call it an episode, which is, it really just kind of plays into what I'm talking about, where it's like, in terms of entertainment value and trying to gain popularity, it's not a great move. But in terms of, me just having fun and doing what I want to do, works great. Perfectly fine thing to do. It all just depends on your goals, and I feel like that's such an important thing for everyone to always remember, right? Is like you can do the same thing as someone for different reasons, and so just because a lot of other people will make, let's plays trying to build an audience so they can build a following and build a living off of it, because that's what other people do, doesn't mean that it's ultimately what I need to do. It's perfectly acceptable for me to do things for my own reason. It's perfectly acceptable for me to do these because I enjoy making them, not because I want other people to enjoy watching them necessarily. I mean, I do want people to enjoy watching them, don't get me wrong, but it's like I'm not doing it explicitly to appease any specific audience or anything like that. I'm simply doing it because I have fun doing it, and I want to keep having fun doing it. Okay, so wait. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. Okay. How do I... Oh, wait. Was this... Do I need to fly for this? Like... Okay, there we go. This might be... Although... I feel like I've learned that flying is way easier to do. Yeah, it's way easier to do the flying. Hop. Yeah, with a controller. Okay, that's how you go faster. It's the trigger. Go. One right here. Whoosh. Hop. And there's presumably, what, 2 more? Yeah, there's 2 more around here somewhere. Where are they? Oh, there's one right next to me. How about that? What color are these? Is this a colorblind thing? Is that why I'm incapable, or am I just stupid? Either answer is perfectly likely, and I'm willing to accept the truthiness of whichever one is the answer. It just is helpful to know. It's like, am I visually impaired or just like conceptually impaired? What's the source of this? Which should I work on? Should I work on not being quite as much of a dip or quite as much of a blind goober? Because like the other thing too is if it's because I'm blind and I can't see jack, then that changes how bad I feel about myself, as I'm struggling to find one stinking balloon that really has not been, like, these have not proven thus far to be. That one was hidden. That one was hidden. We found it. We got it. We got it. Everyone, we got it. We got him. How are we doing on time? You know what? We got enough time, and because we're flying, I'm gonna go to the Quidditch pitch now and see if we can just like get this one completely taken care of on this episode. Like, we probably won't go talk to the professor once we're done with it, but we might as well. We're here. We might as well do it. This castle, like, the design of the castle is pretty sweet. I don't really understand the people who like to, who want to own a castle. Like, way too much to clean. Like, you'd have to clean a bathroom every day. And it's like, man, at least give me a week in between cleaning the bathrooms. Come on. Like, maintaining your own household would become your full-time job. But to just, like, explore and wander around, castles are awesome. Like, there are so many cool things about castles. And, like, the weird, sometimes, like, spooky history involved in castles, too. Like, when you see, what is it, like, I mean, I'm sure it was more than just the French, but I always think about the French with, like, the way their castles' dungeons are, where it's like they literally have just, like, pits in the ground that are, like, locked and meant to never be opened, and people are just shoved down there to, like, live for however long it takes for them to die. Like, what a twisted, horrible thing, but also what a fascinating thing. Like, just the history of humans in general is fascinating. It really, really is. How are we doing on time? Let's see if we can just go talk to Madam Kagawa? Remember how you pronounce her name. But I mean, if we can just like get there, then let's just do it. I know I can't enter while I'm holding to dismount. That's great. There we go.
How did
What's
you
up?
get on with those tasks?
Just fine. I haven't been in here before, so I'm gonna snoop in your place. Dear Madam Kogawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the facility at Hogwarts as a new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. Is that like a... you know what? We're gonna let it go. I'm just like, the timing doesn't work for that to be like a World War II reference or anything. I shall look forward to seeing you if you have any questions in the meantime. Please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. Okay, what's this? Dear Madam Kogawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please, could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Thank you, Professor Imelda Reyes. My whole life is ruined if I lose one season. You don't understand, Professor. Natural beige scarf. Okay, what do you got for us, Madam? Kagawa, that's how you pronounce it, okay.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Sure. Oh, what did the dice say? The dice say we're gonna be a little punk about it. Not really.
I don't need extra work to become a better flyer.
Yeah.
You may not realize it, but steady practice and discipline will undoubtedly improve your flying skills.
Okay.
I would not assign you work that I did not believe was beneficial to you.
Okay.
Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Yeah. Learn a spell. We'll finish this episode by learning a spell here. That seems cool and rad. Bop. 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 And bop. I always get F wrong. I always end up hitting D instead of F because I'm a goofball. Glacius. New spell unlocked. Nice.
I recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Okay. Sure, why not? Glacius. Where's Glacius? That one. Alright. We got that set to our 2 slot here.
Glacius, there you go.
I like just the slow death. Great, yeah. Freezes enemies in the track. Control spell. There we go. Cool. Alright. I guess that means it's probably a good time for us to call it an episode. So, yeah. Thanks for joining. Love and appreciate all of you. Advice, our parting words of wisdom. Anything good. I'm I don't know, man. We didn't really do a whole lot of like particularly interesting things. I've learned to ride a bike. It's kind of like the Muggle version of riding a broom. Good skill to have. Kind of like swimming. They're just good skills to have. I may not ride a bike very often. I haven't ridden a bike in a couple years, but I know how to do it, and that's a valuable skill. So there you go. There's your skill for the day. Plus, if you can ride a bike real well, depending on what city you live in, you might not need even, you might not need a car from day to day, and that saves a lot of money, and it gets you exercise. So it's a good thing. Learn to ride a bike. There you go. That's the advice. So yeah. Anyway, love you. Bye.